Is this yours? Is this yours? Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, Michael, well, here we are again, another 30-point game for you. Was it a little different going against an elite physical defense tonight with Orlando and the Pelicans?
Yeah, try to find it in different ways, especially early on. Try to read how they were going to play me and adjust from there. So I was able to get some really easy cuts. By the way, they were trying to guard me off of screens. AG threw some really good passes to me. Got some in transition, and then got some like in random actions where I'm setting screens for Joker in transition and just trying to be more random so they didn't have time to set up the defense on me. So, yeah, it definitely was a different look.
Does the basket feel like it's 10 feet wide for you right now?
I mean, like I've been making some shots, all shots that I feel like I should make at a pretty good rate. I feel like a lot of them are pretty easy shots for me. You know, I'm getting a lot of stuff around the rim as well. So I just got to keep trying to get the easy buckets, and then the tougher ones will fall.
Mike, how have you seen, early on in your career, it seemed like you and Nikola sometimes weren't on the same page as you developed chemistry, but the last 3 years, especially this year, it seems like you guys have developed just a really good two-man game, working off each other. How have you kind of continued to work on that and progress in that?
I think it's just learning each other's strengths, learning what he wants to do out there, learning what I want to do out there. We kind of make eye contact when he wants me to come up the floor and get the ball off the handoffs, and then, if I'm getting ready to go back door, I'll nod at him. Then little stuff, like when he gets the ball in transition, he's pushing it, trying to find his man, set screens on his man, so it can cause some confusion. I think I got a 3 off of that tonight. So little stuff like that.
Tonight, guys held them to 90 points. I know that they've got tough circumstances too, second night of back-to-back as well, but you guys seem to be locking in even more. What allowed you guys to be so successful defensively tonight?
Yeah, I think we were on the same page. We were showing help. We were showing a crowd to their guys. We knew their strengths. We knew they were trying to, score a lot in the paint, score a lot of mid-ranges. We knew they wanted to, Franz and Paulo want to play ISO a lot, get downhill. So we showed the right crowd behind the one-on-one defense.
Michael, Coach said before tonight's game that sometimes he's almost got to urge you to shoot even more. Have you ever felt that that's the case and that's a next step for you, or?
I mean, no, I feel like I take enough tough shots. Like I shoot the shots that I feel like I should shoot. I don't want to. We got too much talent on the team to try to force stuff. But I think once I get going a little bit, then I can shoot the tougher ones and hit some of those. But I mean, there's no reason on our team offensively to be forcing a lot of shots, I feel like. So I shoot the ones that I feel like I can knock down, even if a guy's right up underneath me, if I can elevate and shoot over. But like I said, there's no reason to force.
I know you just saw him in Orlando, but what was it like just getting to connect again with KCP back here?
Yeah, it's great. It's always great seeing him, We miss him over here, but glad he's found a team in a city that he's excited about. So it's always good to see KCP.
Being the type of shooter that you are, you get top blocked a lot, obviously. Just your reads out of that, how much do you think that's kind of evolved for you this year? Just slipping out and kind of finding avenues that way?
Yeah, it's definitely something I've had to work on, to see early on how the defense is trying to read me, and then kind of develop my own little counters for when teams do try to do that, because you don't just want to give yourself up out of the play every single time. So finding different ways to get open.
Personally, do you feel like this is the best basketball you've played in your career? Like, what's your assessment of where you're at right now?
I mean, it's been a good stretch of 3 games for me for sure. I've made some shots, found some easy ones around the hoop, but it's only been 3 games, so I'm just trying to play my part and increase my aggressiveness while some guys are out. We got Russ out, we got Jamal out, so I've just been shooting more, obviously. 15 plus shots the last 3 games. I think the 2 before this I had over 20 shot attempts. So I think when I shoot that many times, it's a good chance I'll score a lot because, I pride myself on trying to be efficient.
Do you think you should stay this aggressive even when those guys come back and they're healthy?
I think what makes our team special is just the sacrifice that we do. So, roles change when certain guys are in the lineup and we try to play off each other. And I definitely got to look for my shot, but it's just natural that, you know, when guys who have the ball a lot are out, you know, I got to pick up my aggressiveness, and when they come back, you know, I still try to find my spots, but it just might look a little different.
When you think back on your career, are there any stretches or parts of your NBA tenure that you think back on most fondly, that you feel like I was really in the zone at that point?
The bubble, probably. The bubble, when I first got to the bubble, and then I kind of, you know, went from earlier that year kind of coming off the bench, and that was my rookie year, so I got lucky that not everyone on the team was healthy going into the bubble. Well, they were healthy, but a lot of people had COVID, so I got a few games to start, and I really asserted myself. I think I had multiple 30-point games in the bubble to start off, and I think that kind of propelled me to be able to take that starting spot for the years after that. So I think that bubble was, you know, all the right circumstances kind of lined up, and I actually arrived to the bubble late because I had COVID, and so I was able to be in the gym a lot. And when I got to the bubble, I was really locked in, and you know, that was kind of a good stepping stone in my career that I look back on.
But this is the first time in the NBA you've had 3 30-point games in a row, though.
Is it?
Well, I think so.
I think I had probably 2 in the bubble. I think I had a 30-some point game against OKC, and then a 30-point game against the Spurs. And I think I had like a 28-point game after that.
So was it high school last time you had 3 30s in a
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think so. Probably high school. Last time I had 3 30-point games in a row.
Fantastic years. Really good years.
Yeah.
All good?
Appreciate you guys.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Mike. We will not practice tomorrow before we